Morning team, welcome back to another video. I'm Crook, I'm sick. I got up early this morning to go way into the backcountry again. Been trying to do that for 2 days now, waking up at 5 o'clock trying to get way into the backcountry. Not happening. I went home, I was supposed to stay in bed but I couldn't help myself. I've driven another hour away to this beautiful river. Probably one of my favourite rivers in the country. It's so good. Spider fish down here which I'm going to try and catch. And never normally catch fish from this pool because it is quite pressured, but it's early in the season so maybe I'll get lucky. Anyway, I'm going to tie on a little soft haggle, throw it at this brown trout. It's pretty much still water. I'm not expecting to catch him, but who knows, sometimes you get lucky. That didn't work out. I actually got 2 opportunities at that Mr. Brown trout, but none of them paid off. I actually ended up foul hooking it, so I apologise to Mr. Brown trout. He just wouldn't move and my cast got so accurate that it just bumped into him. I think he was asleep. Anyway, I've just gone to a tiny heron copper, a blue and red coloured bomb, because this water's quite green. I'm just looking for something to contrast and stand out. And then down about 10-12 feet I've got a big old indicator. So I've already looked up the rest of this pool. I can't see any fish, but I'm just going to run this through it. Hope I get lucky. So the last 2 days I tried to fish yesterday and Dustin got a nice fish.
He's coming. I think he might have it. He's got it. Yep. Yeah. Oh, it's not a bad fish actually. That's way better than it looks.
That was cool. I saw it take everything. So that was super cool. We were about to go home and leave. And then we saw some fish from the bridge. And yeah, whoa! And there he goes.
And then I got a nice fish on a streamer. But yeah, apart from this, the last 2 days have gone so poorly. Had big old visions for the start of the season here, but so far they have not panned out. It's been really difficult. Water's been high, weather's been rough. It's just been kind of sucky actually, more than anything. Is that the bottom or a fish? That is the bottom. That's cool. That's cool to know that I hit the bottom there. I didn't think I would. Just doing some big old slow drifts. That fish that I saw was down and around there somewhere. Oh, what's that just done? When you're fishing a tapered leader like I am right now and a deep nymphs on an indicator, the takes can be very, very subtle. Because the lead is actually buoyant, so you won't get a true connection to the indicator, or as good a connection. So if a fish eats and shakes his head on it, he can just be straightening the leader. So really big slow drifts like this, it really pays to focus and kind of almost hit anything that sort of tickles your fancy. Like if it doesn't look right, I suggest hitting it. Just bobbles, slows down, speeds up. If you're pretty sure you're not hitting the bottom, don't be afraid to mend to give it, to get a better drift. Quite often, even if it's a slightly bad mend and you move the flies, that can give the fly position away to a fish. Might not necessarily scare them, it might attract them. Normally you can see a fish in here. How the frick have I not seen a fish in there? This is one of the more populated pools on the river. Now, any of you people that have been watching my videos for a while should recognise this pool. It's my favourite pool in the country. It's probably my most successful pool on this river, and the sad thing is this could be the last time I fish it. If my fears about access are just, I will find out in about an hour, I'd say. Right. Let's go see if we can see a fish. You may also remember this pool from when I lost my drone. So I've realised over the course of the last hour I'm far too sick for this. I actually feel like a bag of shit. But I'm praying that I can find a fish in this pool. It'd be a really nice send-off for this piece of water. It can be sometimes pretty hard to see, and it takes a while to sort of get your eye into exactly where it is. But generally there's one in there. A couple of blue ducks. Well, I cannot see a fish in there, which is super annoying. Well, it's super annoying. I cannot find a fish. I got okay viz. It looks a lot deeper here than it used to. So the river's changed a little bit since last season, but I'm absolutely gutted because I've got out of bed to come and grind to it, try to get a day in. So it would have been really nice to come away with a fish from here. I'm still going to fish it. I've caught a few fish over this back wall, just blind fishing occasionally. So I'll still put some flies through it, but normally this little chute just down through here, normally you find a fish or two in there. I mean, normally you see one on a beat. I don't know where they all are. I'll put a couple through this little chute. I'm pretty confident there's nothing in there, and then I'll drag some along that wall and hope for the best. So I'm doing a couple of shallow drifts to begin with, not at full depth, see if there's any fish sort of mid water. Sometimes can be. Oh yes. Mid water fish. Right on the men too. Good fish. Good fish. Oh yeah. Good fish. Good fish. He's kicking my ass right now. Kicking my ass right now. Dude. This dude is kicking my ass. Dude, where are you going? Dude. Dude, chill. Oh my god, he's gonna smoke me. He's wrapped up, is the issue. I'm walking straight out towards him. I don't know why I'm getting my net off. I'm nowhere near ready to land this fish. I might get lucky. Oh yes, what a brown. Oh my. Oh my god, oh what a brown. Oh, I'm not sure what happened to my GoPro. It's got beeping like crazy. I think I've had an SD card error. Hopefully this footage is still on there. If not, look at that fish. Look at that fish. Let's weigh him. Oh. 7 pounds of brown. Oh, I'm so sick. Woo! 7 pounds of delicious brown trout. Oh my, what a fish. This might be one of my cooler browns from this river. Just absolutely unreal. Stoked. Alright, say goodbye. Super cool fish. I've had 2 great fish so far this season. 1 great rainbow, 1 great brown. So. Right, so before I get going, I'll run through the gear I was using because you guys are always asking, at least a few of you. Oh, that's uncomfortable. The rod is a Loop Cross S1 5 weight. It's 9 foot long and it's the mid-curve, mid-fast version. This rod's pretty old now. I'm not even sure if they still make it. This reel is a Evotech 4-6. This thing is probably one of my go-to reels. There's 3 reels that I really like to go to. It's this one, the dry fly, and now the Q reel, but this is the one I like running on my 5 weights. A lot of people would think it's slightly too heavy for it, but I like the way it balances. The line that's on here is the Scientific Angler's Amplitude Infinity. I think Scientific Angler's lines last longer than Rio lines, but Rio lines sometimes have more aggressive taper changes between lines, so you can really tell the difference between them. But I like the coating on Scientific Angler's lines better. They seem to last longer. The tapers that they do have are just magic tapers. Like this, as a backcountry quiet line, is money. Yeah, and it's also a gem to cast. You can still lug pretty decent nymph rigs on it, as I was just doing, and you know, you can present a really nice long leader dry fly as well. Beautiful line. I'll actually leave a link in the description where I think, I might get this wrong, but I think you can get one for cheaper than normal if you follow the link down my, that's for if you're in New Zealand only. It's from Taupo Rod and Tackle. They will ship internationally if you need that. But yeah, if you're interested in one of the lines, follow it. So that's that. Alright, I'm going to pack up some gear and head to a new river. Alright, so beautiful fish. I'm actually heading to another spot, but I'm going to end this video here. I will update you guys with my position in regards to fishing that area at a later date. I've got to make a phone call, write an email, kind of figure it out. So, but beautiful fish. That's my second backcountry fish for the year really, and I've had 2 7-pounders. Like, it doesn't get much better than that. Even though it's only 2 fish, beautiful start to the season, super happy. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this one. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you learned something. Let me know what you want to see in the future. Subscribe, ring the bell, you know, all of that good stuff. And I will catch you all in the next video when I'm not as sick. Peace.